Have you ever felt misunderstood in your life? I guess many a times. You feel like no matter how hard you try, people are not just getting you. And that frustration can be so real. Hi, my name is Kelsang and I'll be life coach, and I help people just like you who wants to communicate better, feel understood, and improve the relationships in their life. Whether it's with their family, friends, co-workers, and with anybody around. So if you are able to resonate with this, and if you are too tired of feeling like no one truly hears you, you're definitely in the right place. So stick with me till the end, because I'm going to share some powerful and simple tips that will change the way you talk to people around you and help you feel heard and understood. So let's start. Let's talk about communication first. First thing is first. Let me ask you this question. How often do you feel like you're saying one thing but the other person hears it completely different? Happens many times. And it can be frustrating, right? As we discussed earlier. Maybe it's with your spouse, your kids, your close friends, in your day-to-day life, or even at your work with a colleague. Now, when communication breaks down, it's not just about the words being said, it's about the understanding. And sometimes, even when we think we're being clear, the other person might interpret things completely differently. And that leads to misunderstanding and frustration. And when this happens repeatedly, again and again, it can put a strain on your relationships, making you feel completely disconnected and leave you wondering why things aren't improving no matter how hard I try. And this doesn't just affect what you say, it affects how you feel and how close you are to the people you care about. But the good part is you don't have to worry about it. It is completely fixable. Now let's dive a little bit deeper. When you communicate, what happens is you send a message using your words, your tone, and your body language. This is called as encoding. And on the other side, the person receiving your message decodes it, meaning they interpret it based on their own experiences, their beliefs, and their emotions. Here's where things get a little tricky, because everyone has their own internal filter, a lens shaped by their values, their memories, their feelings. So when you speak, they might hear your words through their personal filter, which can then lead to misunderstanding and miscommunication. But here's the good news. I'm going to share some easy tips right now to help you break through those filters and communicate more clearly. Sounds interesting? So here's how you can start improving your communication starting today. Number one, build trust and connection. When you are talking to someone, try to build a sense of trust right from the start of the conversation. One way to do this is by matching their energy, tone, energy frequency. If they are calm and quiet, try to speak in a little softer and a slower tone. If they're really excited and expressive, match the energy. This helps the other person feel that you're on the same wavelength. Number two, truly listen. Instead of just waiting for your turn to speak, focus on really listening to what the other person is saying, which is so important. Don't just hear their words. Try to understand their feelings. And you can do this by repeating back what you heard. Like, for example, so it sounds like that you're saying, and then the words. This shows them that you're really paying attention and care about their side of the story. And number three, use simple language. When you communicate, keep it clear and simple. Don't use complicated words and too many details. This can confuse things and the conversation may worsen. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," or generalizing, just say, "I felt ignored when I was talking earlier." This helps the other person understand exactly how you feel without making them defensive. And number four is step into their shoes. When you are in a disagreement or having a hard or difficult conversation, try to see things from their perspectives. Ask yourself this question: how might I be feeling right now? What's their point of view? What happens then is this can really change how you approach the conversation and help you reduce any kind of misunderstandings. And such a powerful and effective way to manage the situation. And when you start using these simple communication tools, you will notice a big change. People will start responding more positively. You will feel more connected, more understood, and even more confident in how you are expressing yourself. Now imagine this, having less of stress, fewer arguments, and more meaningful conversations with the people around you. And that's the power of improving how you communicate. And once you master these skills, your relationships will automatically or naturally become stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling. You will start having better connections with the people around. Remember, these tips and strategies that I've shared are just the beginning. If you want to take your communication skills and if you want to create that deeper and meaningful connections and want to take it to the next level, then do not forget to join my 3-day challenge on mind mastery, where we will deep dive into how we can communicate more clearly, break down those emotional walls, and build stronger and meaningful connections. So I've mentioned the link in the caption below. Click on the link and register for my challenge. Do not miss out on this opportunity. This could be the change that you've been looking for. And if you found this video helpful, do not forget to click on like, share, and follow me for more such kind of life-changing tips. Thanks for watching.